Hi everyone. My name is Angela Mitchell, and I'm going to be demonstrating psychic art to you tonight. Please say hello. Tell me where you're watching from, and also just have someone in mind. Set an intention as to, um, somebody that in spirit that you hopefully will be lucky enough for me to draw. We do apologize for coming a bit late today. It was my fault. There was problems with Skype, but I think Spirit was just being a bit naughty and a little bit of human error as well. um, so, how is it going to work tonight? Is that I'm going to go into my zone and draw a face. Like we have this lovely gentleman that I drew for somebody today earlier. And then as I'm drawing, you might find similarities or resemblance to somebody that you love who's in spirit. And then you can then in chat, whether you're watching in YouTube or Facebook, just let us know if that reminds you of somebody that you know. And also, I will be offering as we go along information about this person. It's evidential information, just like mediumship. It's just about how they lived, maybe a bit of their personality, how they pass. Maybe, I always say that I'm rubbish with names, but it's proven many times on the show that, the names and places and so on sometimes pop in. My role here today really is to share whatever that I feel I sense along with the drawing, to provide evidence of life after death. And that's really what I'm here to do. So tell me, so Richard, do we have people saying hello? Where people say watching from tonight? Hi Terry, good evening to you too. How are you doing? Hi Cheryl, good evening. Hi Tony. Hi Liz, first time watching me. Well, welcome. Hi Annette. Hi Kim, West Virginia. Hello. We WG Warrior. I like that name. Hi, how are you doing? Hi Kim, Diaz. It's your birthday today. Oh, I love your picture. I love your photo. Happy birthday. Hi Ben Davis from Hickney, Leicestershire. How are you doing? Hope everyone's feeling good. Hi Trish. Hope everyone's feeling good. It's Tuesday after a long bank holiday and celebrating the Queen. Hi Tyrone. It's kind of like I don't know whether everyone had like a blue Monday. Feeling a bit like, oh, 4 days, one extra day would have been nice. Hi Andy. So yeah, it's been was very, very busy. I didn't do so much of the street parties and so on. But it was really wonderful. Just take some time out, and also it was lovely to see. Did catch a little bit of the pageant and the celebrations. It was just really lovely to see the Queen and obviously the royal family and everything. So it's just really nice. I guess the best of British, as to say. Hi Jennifer from Tennessee. How are you doing? All right. So let's get going. Okay. Now, it would be wonderful if you guys shared the video and also, keep commenting, put your energy into it. The more energy we can put as we go along, the more you are giving to the spirit world, say that, where it helps them, everything helps. And even though we're all in different places, energy is energy, and it will all come together as a collective and help me as well as the spirit world. Okay, right, okay. Ah, thank you. Okay, so I'm already aware of 15, at least about 15 spirits just gathering right now. And this is always often happens. I've always found that, oops. have I got a Skype problem? Oh dear. Oh, right. Okay. My computer just went weird and it said something about security and I was like, oh, help. Okay. Oh, right. Definitely, definitely lots of spirit. I don't know whether my technology is going bonkers because there's so many spirits around. It is not unusual for when I do things like this, when I teach and so on, I've always noticed, been aware of spirits around watching. And at the moment, thank you very much. At the moment, I sense 15. I'm not sure if I'm going to be drawing all 15, but I'm certainly they are here to watch. So it's quite interesting. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining us in this moment. So let's see who it's not all at once, please, just because I can't draw 15 faces in one page. I have done three, I think. That was confusing. So let's go. Let's see where do you want me to start? Right. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Okay. Now, as I'm doing this, I already have a sense of a name starting with an M, and whether that's for the living or the deceased, I'm not quite sure. We will see how that goes. But I are aware that spirits already made me aware of somebody with a name starting with M. Um, and it feels quite I have a feeling it's going to be quite the interesting special night. It's just the way things have gone tonight. Okay, and I've got you see the outline of his face. Very, very quick. Um, there's a sense of almost this person would have wanted, would have like I would say a busy person, but then like wants to hurry things along. Not a lot of patience, I feel, and kind of like just let's just jump straight into everything. And I can see the way he's not even bothered by details. Just wants to be seen, really wants to be seen. Um, straight away. So I've got name starting with an M for sure. Right. Okay. It was interesting because when I start talking about the 15 spirits around right now, I actually sensed a lady that seemed felt quite prominent. But then as I started drawing, I got this gentleman here who's jumped straight in, like it's almost like he's taken over and said, hey, it's I'm going first now. Okay. But they are very excited. It's like um when you have like a coach trip and you're this people just gone to the seaside and just excited, being like, oh, can't wait, can't wait. That's how it feels with all the spirits here watching. It's like they've come for the day trip from the spirit world. Now, I can tell you as I'm drawing him as well that I immediately have the sense that that I can immediately sense a problem or an issue with the throat. So the throat area tells me that it's uh, either a tubing. I can never say the word a trachea. You know what I mean. But so I know there was some sort of tubing, and there was a wound, wound over here. And let's see. Right, there you are. Right, okay. I'm just saying hi, Tracy. I didn't think to say hello to you earlier. Um, okay, Crystal, looks like you're I can't say the name yet because but I really don't. Oh, okay. So guys, what would really help if don't give me names, don't give me that kind of crucial information yet, because now that you said is his name Dave, I can't really say yes or no because yes, because it will be then I'm just making it fit, So if I said if it looks like my dad, and then if the name Dave came into my mind, then he's Dave, then that would confirm that evidence. So I can't confirm his name was Dave. I do know there was an M name associated with him. Okay, so I don't know whether that is his surname or whether that's a son or daughter or wife um, associated with that with him that start with the name M. Okay, and let's see this out. I think Richard is also saying that the comments are a bit slow, not popping up as it should. It's just quite a glitchy day for technology. Wasn't the Facebook that was down earlier today? So I don't know whether that's one of these things they were saying. Okay. Now with his hair, I can't really feel that I don't feel like I want to go too much more into whether it's um to darken it and it just doesn't he doesn't make me feel that I need to make it dark, which means that he could be fair haired or just gone quite salt and pepper or dark or white uh, before he passed. But I don't feel that I want to really play around with his hair. Um, now, okay, Jessica looks like your dad. Okay, I'll just keep your names there. Crystal, is it Crystal and Jessica? Okay, all right. Okay. Yes, so he definitely would have had tubing in the neck, and he would have had trouble breathing, and he would have had oops, would have had trouble with this. Yeah, it would have. There's definitely that constriction, and there's a wound there as well. Um, and I believe, I mean, I've never had that, but or seen anyone personally, but I do know that it can be very painful and leaves a big mark as well. Now, what he also really makes me feel as well is that he had quite his eyes are quite strong, um, really strong eyes, and he looks very sad, doesn't he? Let's look a bit sad. Let me just get one little bit off and then start connecting with him a bit more. Yeah, he's what I would say again about him is that is not very patient, just wants to jump in when he needed to say something or he needed to put a point across. he didn't really care about all the airs and graces. He would just get on with it and would just say his piece. So in a way, he he wasn't he didn't care about doing like being correct and so on. You know, he'd just do what if he felt that he needed to say something, even if it wasn't the right time. And then he would, okay, he would just say it. And it'd be great if you can recognize him as well as the information, so we get to the right one. I always love it when we do this, and then you get so many people who can take everything. Uh, adjust his nose a little bit because he's complaining about his nose. And Angela, my nose is not that big. I said, well, you drew it, so okay. Now, can I also just say this, that if you do receive a reading tonight and you're happy with it, obviously, then please go to SBTV and go to the directory and please leave a review, because it's nice to know that, you know, that obviously that you watched it on SBTV, but also that you were took part in this and so on. That'd be good. Okay. And then I know who received a reading and who received a portrait. That's nice. Because sometimes this goes so fast. I can't remember who I've done for and so on. Okay, there you go. You've got this lovely gentleman here. And just show. Okay. So it's the 8/6/22. Right. Okay. So I know he was fairly fair-haired, and that means that he can also um, would have been either had salt and pepper sort of hair, or the hair turned white. Now, I also feel that, as I said, you know, I just had this feeling that he had breathing issues. Just okay. Personality was such where he if he had a point um to put across, he would just say it. It also makes me feel he also makes me feel like as if he would have had something to do. He would have been very good with mechanical things, you know, like fixing cars or motorcycles. I feel that he would have had a motorcycle that he really loved at some point. You know, because it just I can hear the engines, and so I know that he would have had engines roaring in my head. I know a motorcycle, or would have known his way around a car bonnet, and he would definitely, whether he did that for work or as a hobby, but he was very hands-on, because I also see his hands. I can see that it's not very smooth and manicured. Not that all men have manicured fingernails, but it just when somebody works, it's very handy and so on. So definitely a smell oil. So of Crystal, Jessica, and there was somebody else as well. Do you understand him with the person that you're thinking of having worked with motorcycles or engines, or either as a hobby or as their main work? That could be one of the main things that will separate all of you from get to the right person. Okay. Please keep responding, guys, because that really helped me narrow it down and get the right person. There is a delay. Oh, Crystal. Okay. All right. Okay, Crystal. Okay. So you've got name, is that you've got the name M, throat area, you understand that as well. Okay. All right. Okay. Now, okay. Now, you, Crystal, would you understand that his passing or his birthday, there's some kind of an anniversary that is connected to Christmas time? I'm hearing Christmas carol, those Christmas songs being played in my ear. Sleigh bells are ringing. Can't remember what that song is. Mhm. Yeah, yeah, that's the one, Richard. Yeah, Richard's here singing in my ear. And I'm trying not to sing because I'm tone deaf, and this would go all wrong if I start singing. Honestly, this is so funny. Okay, so Christmas time is quite relevant. That song's playing to me. Either passing around that time. Yes, your nan was born day before Christmas. All right, okay, okay, understand that. Okay, cool, thank you. Um, Now, would you oh right, okay. Do you understand that this gentleman here wore a ring? It was some kind of a significant ring, and I don't feel it's a wedding ring or so on. It was so it's a significant, it feels a bit chunky as well. So there's some sort of chunky ring that he did. Yeah, I just felt like, just raised my hand, and it feels, I am holding my wedding ring finger. I'm not wearing it because I never wear jewelry um when I work for energy flow, um especially in my hands around my neck. It disrupts energy for me. But I just feel like, yeah, he would have won um some kind of a ring. His mum died few months before he did. Okay, really sorry to hear that. Um, so that ring, okay, that ring, and there are quite a few significant things that the family has, doesn't it? Like that Nan would have kept. I'm looking at those old-fashioned prams. I don't know whether that's a photograph that he's showing me, a black and white photograph of that really old-fashioned prams. That you'd have to Google it, but it's probably um, something that you'd see in black and white photos, but it's a very old-fashioned pram. But it's just making me aware that there's a photo there, and also it feels like as if there were things that were handed down, things like that, handed down through the family. And all right, the ring. Okay, yes, I see that, confirming the ring as well. I feel without a doubt, Crystal, that this gentleman is for you. Now, okay. Um, right, okay. All right, okay. So, all right, okay. Now, very quickly, what he's just making me aware about you. Um, it's a kind of sensitivity that you have yourself, Crystal, because he's just making me feel that, one, that you are quite feeling quite sensitive at the moment, and secondly, for whatever reason, you're feeling a bit tender and sensitive. So that makes me feel like as if you're coming out from a situation, or whether it's just your emotions at the moment. But then it's also making me feel like as if you yourself do have some spiritual sensitivities, things that you could be exploring, and or maybe taking to a different level. But he's also saying that sometimes you think about things too much. You're an overthinker. So if you are sitting on something where that can to do with your own development, then trying not to sit on it for too long because he says, well, get on with it. Um, and he's also making me aware of his throat again. He's taking me back to it, and he's basically saying, she needs to express herself better. So if you are holding on to, if you have something that you do need to say to people or stand up for yourself, as they say, then it's better to say it in a say it and get and done with it than to hold on to it, and then taking it in because it's making you feel bad. So that's what he's kind of saying, and it's okay, it's going to be some little strange question, but do you have a children or children that you do see that you would, take under your wing, as a boy, and he looks like at the age where I'm terrible rubbish with children's ages, um, maybe 11 or 12. That's how he looks. That's obsessed by football, playing a football. I see this boy, I can see playing football, and is struggling, trying to get it right. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. I do feel that he's trying to help his dad, is trying to help with everything right now, but he wants you to step out of your comfort zone. That's the big message for you tonight. Okay, so do let me know if that boy makes sense. And comments are coming really slow tonight. Oh, your son. Oh, thank you for confirming, Crystal. Yes, your son Daniel. Okay, so he's watching him. He goes to watch him kicking around ball, etc. But he was just saying that he's trying. He's around and he's trying to help, but he really wants you to step out of your comfort zone. So thank you very much, and um, you're very welcome. Thank you. Okay. Crystal. Lovely. So I had to buy a new pad just for the show. I'm running out of paper to draw my faces. Oh, pardon? Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, let's go. Okay. Right. Who's coming? Who's stepping forward now? Come on, spirits. I was just going to share something that I just overheard. We're in the spirit world. Is so Crystal's father, I believe. He's gone back. I can see him like he's got this picture with him. It's almost as if I've torn it and taken it out from the pad and given it to him, and it's like he's taking it back to all the other spirits, and he's like, oh wow, and they're asking him questions. How was it, and how did you do it, and so on. And it's like that was just so funny. It's like I just overheard that. um it's like if somebody had come forward in a demonstration and you got this picture and I gave it to you and you went back into your seat, and then the person next to you would be like, oh wow, well done. It's just so funny. I had to share it with you guys. Okay, right. Okay, who's next now? Right. Okay, you're gonna get a female now. Okay. Different energy. Let it all make sense, Crystal. You guys notice how different? Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Richard. Shall I tell them? Shall I tell them, Richard? I know. So Richard's saying that I should call myself an award-winning psychic artist because I won the SBTV awards. So I won the spirit art category. So I know I was probably rambling on, talking nonsense when I was on when you put me on, Richard. I was just like, oh my God. That was amazing. Because you kind of hope that obviously that you win. Everybody wants to win. Anyone who says they don't want to win is talking rubbish. And and it's nice to be appreciated and to feel like, oh, people do enjoy um what you do. But then, when you see there's so many lovely people that have been nominated, and it's like, yeah, I no don't have a chance. And he said, Angela, I was like, what? I was like screaming upstairs. Oh, but thank you so much, Richard, for putting on that and doing all the visuals, the videos. I did. So who watched the awards? Is it end of May? Yeah, it's a lot of people that watched it. Yeah, and I know, but Richard, you put so much hard work, and I know how it is. Creating videos, doing all those things. There's a lot of time and effort. So thank you for creating this wonderful channel for all of us. Yeah. Oh. Mm. So guys, can you please share the link to SBTV on your Facebook pages and so on, and get everyone to sign to like the page, not follow, but like, because you're almost about 14,000, was it 14K? We're just about to get, yeah, just about. I mean, it's free. It's yeah, just 50 away. So if you could just do that for us, that would be wonderful. Get that as a little thank you to Richard for all his hard work. All right, come on, Spirit. You've been over eager and you didn't, everything's out of proportions here. Right. Sorry, I'm just going quiet, guys, just to concentrate, okay? Because I feel like this with this spirit, um, I just feel like there's a sense of needing a bit of giving it more attention, getting that face out. It's almost like I need to get it to a certain level of satisfaction. They're very demanding in spirit, I tell you. Get told off if they don't do it right. Although they're usually the ones that are helping me draw. Okay. So this so I'll tell you what I'm feeling right now, guys. So I do feel that this person has would have suffered from mental health and you know, is quite sensitive person. Sensitive. Oh, okay, that's um yes, the now that one is the cameras. Okay, let me see. Just give me a second. No, no, that's not connected, so there's no point. Yeah. I'm gonna lose my light. So hold on. Sorry, guys. This is gonna be one of those nights. Gonna be one of those nights where everything is gonna a bit topsy turvy. Ah, okay. Is it working now? Okay. Okay, back. Oh, okay, hold on. I know what I unplugged. That was the camera. Oh Lord, help me. Okay, okay. All right. Oh, okay, okay. There you go. Yeah, no, yeah, it is on. Okay, hold on. It's here, and then you go back in there. Everything sort of very it's like I don't know what's gonna drop on. It's not an on and off camera. It's yeah. Yeah. Come on, spirit. There you go. Fabulous. Now, wouldn't I want to leave without, like leave everyone hanging when I've just started on a phase? Oh my goodness. Yeah. So they're doing stuff on the internet. Facebook is acting weird. Goodness me. And we just come out of Mercury retrograde. What's going on, universe? Goodness me. Okay. Have we still got people watching? They given up. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, as I said, and it was interesting when I actually started to explain, and then everything just went weird. This was somebody that dealt with had mental health issues, had a very was very sensitive, and quite shy as well. Would have preferred to be left alone. Okay, so this takes a lot of courage to come forward, and even in in from the spirit world, to be uh, to be exposed uh, in this way. And now I'm trying to understand, because there's just that reluctance to step forward, and this is where sometimes it happens in mediumship, and when you're working with somebody, and they obviously want to pass a message, they want to connect, but at the same time there's this human part of them, the trace memory of them, where they were shy, or they had all these issues about being so public, that it sometimes takes them a while to come forward. So the only thing I can do is keep reassuring them, and being compassionate, as I would be with anyone that's alive and with me, anyone that requires my help. Okay, all right. Thank you, Jessica. Okay, all right. Okay. Now, at this point, I haven't said if it's a man or a woman, because as I said, they haven't really made me aware yet, and I do not like to guess. However, I do feel that I have two different people in one. If you look at one eye, the one on the left looks slightly different from the the one on the right, and even the way the eyebrows, everything. And I remember I was adjusting this earlier, but the even with the nose, I thought, oh God, that one looks a bit wonky, um, and adjusted it. So I do know. Okay. I also have someone who is a bit younger and someone who's there's an age difference between the two. There's definite age difference between the two. So I have an older person here on possibly the right actually. I feel like I need to put more lines over here. So I have somebody who's a bit younger on the left and slightly older this way. Okay, there you go. Right. So I feel I have. So if I were to, don't have anything here at the moment that can help. Okay, let me just use one of my cards. Some of my cards. Okay. So if I were to cover this on one side, okay, you can see this. This is one face, and then if I covered it this way, you see this is a different face. Okay, you got two, isn't it, Richard? Can you see that? You see that one. Yeah, and this is another face. Now, it's all about observation, as I'm drawing this, and then I realize, oh, okay, hold on a minute, because I noticed that the eye, so I was doing the eye, and I said, oh, okay, you're making it different, and in fact, I feel like I need to put, it's even a different eye color completely, and I've just been asked to pick up the brown. Okay, so I've got this and this. Okay, now, okay. All right. So who wants to go first, left or right? Okay. Oh, okay. Just gonna mix it. Right. Okay. Now I know that as I am connecting with spirit and spirits, I can hear church bells ringing, which is indicative for me for two things. One, church bells, that they lived in a place where you could hear the church bells, or that they lived. This is a symbol for a road name, for example, Church Lane or something like that. So it could be one of or the two. Church bells ringing. I also feel so this is so I feel like I put a brown eyes on this picture here. Um, I have breathing difficulties with one of them. Um, uh, this is right here. Breathing difficulties at the end. Okay. Now, when I say breathing difficulties, I'm actually starting to feel like a gurgling of liquid that feels like it's blood or some kind of a liquid. But for some reason, I've got a very metallic taste in my in my mouth. So it's gurgling. So this person would have had, I can't breathe, would not have been able to breathe, but also would have had this gurgling of blood or liquid in their chest, which have prevented breathing, and it's almost like choking on all, everything that's coming into this entire system. Um, so blood, liquid, chest. Okay, so those sis, so it's two of them, and they haven't, they're both talking at once, so at some point I'll be able to separate them, their stories. um and I can only, from my frame of reference for why you would have that is um on the if, for example, if you had some sort of sort, if your ribs cracked or you were stabbed or anything that would have caused blood to hemorrhage inside, and Okay. And and it's quite difficult to feel this, because it's quite, I have this overwhelming urge of not being able to breathe, and it's also like stuff coming up. And the taste is very metallic taste. Okay. So I know I've got Fiona, Rosen, Jade, and Michelle. Okay, thank you. So Fiona can take mental health. Yes, mental health issues. You can take that. You can take church bells, pneumonia. So that I suppose phlegm would also has that horrible metallic, gurgly, whatever, thing. And I'm only saying because I used to have I've had something close to it, like asthma, whatever, but it was just horrible. Um, okay, so Jade Emerson. Okay, right. Okay. So you can take quite a few of this, right? Okay. So now the other gentleman here, would you come forward now and give me a bit about, tell me your story, tell me a bit about about you. So the personality, um, okay, pass face down, all the blood went to the head. Okay. Personality, this one of them had a personality which is very interesting. Choice words. That's what I'm being told, okay? So, which to me means that this person was very would have just said it as it is. Would have definitely said it as it is, didn't mince his words. And this feels like the older gentleman, that he had very traditional, old-fashioned views, um, you know, fashioned views, wouldn't not have suffered fools lightly, and certainly would not have had time for the woke generation. Okay, okay, Ben. Okay, Ben. Okay, Ben Davis. Richard, it's going to be one of those nights. I try to go as quick as I can. You see, every time we kind of start, I always say, all right, I'm going to go quickly and try to do as many as I can, yada yada. And then we get into situations where we've got so many people, which means that can take spirit, that I have to spend a lot of time trying to separate and try to find the right person. Okay, so I'll do my best. I'll do my best. But it's best is to do. It's about quality, not quantity, I think. Anyway, so that's the important thing here. Okay, so I found out here. Oh, okay, Martin. Okay, Martin. Grandmother had church bells. Okay, Wendy as well. Okay. Right. Okay. Richard, can you go back to Martine? I didn't finish reading what she said. Past in the area. Yeah, all right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay. So right. Okay. So Wendy, what did Wendy say earlier? Okay, she spoke of words, mental health issues as well. All right. Okay. Okay. Now Church Lane, I can take the young person and left. Early 20s. Yes, there's something right here, Wendy. There's something that's actually, I don't want to use a pun, but the bells are ringing. Bells are ringing in my head when, yeah, oh, right, okay. I feel, Wendy, that I'm actually getting affirmation from spirit as well. And I feel that this is actually for very much this, for you. Um, yeah. Okay. So Wendy, just everyone listen. everyone listen, okay? But at the moment, I do want to connect with Wendy. Did you understand the person, the older person on the right as well? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. So, okay. There's a connection, and I feel this is with the older person, connection to a sweet shop. Now, either it's a memory shared between you and this person, or whether this person actually owned or worked at or lived near a sweet shop. But there's that there's definitely that. Okay. Oh, only the left. No, this will be for one person. So we'll just keep you in mind, Wendy. Okay, keep you in mind. There's a connection to a sweet shop as well. Okay, for this with the older gentleman. um Now, I also feel that this is, I see a range of row houses, which is sort of what I guess we call them terrace houses. One after the other, so they're not detached. Row houses, and I can see that it's kind of, is it, it's really interesting what spirit is bringing into my mind, and this is more relate to people in the UK. Gavin and Stacey, in when they go and visit, get no Stacey in Wales, and you can see all the houses close to each other, and then you can see the sort of the vista. I think it's either, or is it up on a hill, I suppose, and you can see all the houses. So I can actually see that that's the vision, that view I'm seeing. um so with the older person, okay. Row houses, okay. And okay, and this is the other thing as well. With the older person, I do get the older, let me just put this, younger. Okay. I've got a problem with one of the years, whether it was hard of hearing or there was just an issue with the year. Problem with the year. And I can also feel that there was I keep seeing tickets, and this looks to me like train tickets or bus tickets, but very old fashioned, old paper tickets. Where they would have just, they had that paper punch kind of ticket. So old type um bus or train tickets. Okay. So definitely some kind of a connection to either bus or train. So whether that person um, did work as a conductor, and that's what he is pointing out to me. Okay. Now, Ben, Fiona, Jade, Michelle, and Martine, do you understand this information about the older gentleman? Just waiting for your feedback, guys. And don't worry, if it's a no, it's a no. That's fine. My job is just to find the right person, and all right, okay. Martine, my one grandmother had her small grocery shop. My mother has memories of a candy shop. Row houses used to sell written, your mother used to written train paper tickets. Okay. Um, that's fabulous, Martine. Martine, do you understand the other information about um, the church, bells, mental health, blooded chest. We might even have a unique situation where we have two spirits for two different people in one, because it's so interesting when Wendy could understand the younger gentleman, the younger guy, all the information, and I got validation from spirit. And so this will, if this really happens, if it is, this is what we are getting, then we may have one of the very rare situations of having two unrelated spirits on paper. This is exciting. I told you it's not going to be a normal session today. It's really not. So, oh my goodness. Michelle, my dad got run over from near train station. Okay. Didn't know. But and you understood, did you understand everything about the younger guy, the younger gent? Yes, church not far from the house. Okay. Okay, so it sounds like Martine can actually take quite a bit of the older person, and Wendy can take of the younger person. Okay. Um, so I'll probably leave it as it is, and I feel like this is interesting. This is so interesting, but we could go on with it and so on. We've got so many people that could see it. But thank you very much, Spirit, for coming forward. Okay. And Richard, do you have any adverts that you want to oh, okay. I think, yeah, should we finish now and do okay, all right, okay. Yeah. All right, thank you very much, guys. So I'll say good night to you all. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you next month. Oh, so you can find me on my Facebook at Angela Mitchell Medium, and it's will say Angela Mitchell Medium Psychic Artist, and you can find me on my website, www.angela-mitchell.co.uk, and also I'm on the directory. Goodbye, guys. Take care.
Tomorrow night, we are joined by another wonderful guest to host an evening of free readings on our popular show, Live with Spirit. The show starts from 8 p.m. Spiritual Psychics TV presents an holistic fair on Saturday the 11th of June, offering the best in spiritual readers and market stalls. Join us from 10 a.m. until 4:30 p.m. Throughout the day there will be many stalls such as natural polished crystals and stones, qualified complementary therapists offering spiritual healing. This exciting day is being held at the Waterlooville Community Centre, with plenty of free parking. A wide range of handmade products including candles, oils, jewelry, naturally organic and vegan soaps, creams, and bath bombs. Not forgetting the kids, we have face painting and a bouncy castle to enjoy all day. For those who are interested in potions, spells, and essentials oils, then we have a stall for you here as well. Maybe you're looking for a reading, be it mediumistic, palm, or tarot. 11 readers are available throughout the day. Refreshments such as drinks and light snacks are being provided by the 1940s tea room from Havant. Plenty of free workshops, talks, and a demonstration of mediumship are also planned during the day. For more information, please visit mbs.spiritualpsychicstv.online.